All right, welcome to blackfilm.com. I'm your host, Ro Carter. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Jasmine Sargent on our new film, Grits. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it today. I'm sure
Same.
you're excited. You know, you're on episode 2 of your new series?
Yes, episode 3 drops tonight at midnight.
Okay, check it out. You got to
Yes.
download the app, though. That's the only way you got to see it.
Yeah.
But I did that today, and I'll tell you, the 2 episodes I watched, I'm hooked. There's so many different stories in these first 2 episodes.
Mhm.
You're surviving PTSD because you lost a loved one in your life. I won't spoil it. And
Mhm.
your friends are trying to get out of Memphis, and there's stuff going on with your parents, and there's stuff going on with your friends' parents, and just everybody sort of
Yeah.
that gang life too, and trying to stay out of trouble. So it's a lot of balancing
Yeah.
throughout. Um, what did you think about this role when you first got it? How did you approach it?
So when I first read the breakdown for the character, it kind of gave me chills because so many things about Keisha I saw in myself and I had experienced myself. So I was kind of freaked out a bit. I was like, do they know me? Did they look me up or something? Do some deep digging. She and I are very similar. So tapping into Keisha's world was actually not that far off for me at all.
Really?
Yeah.
And so this show is filmed in Memphis.
Filmed in
Where,
Memphis and we filmed in Atlanta as well.
where are you from originally?
I'm from Virginia.
Oh wow, okay. Have you visited Memphis
Yes.
before, or is this a whole new kind of?
I think I want to say my first time going to Memphis was when we filmed there. I think I might have been there like in passing briefly, but yeah, it was all new. That was all new for me. The Memphis culture, lifestyle, the food, that was all new.
Okay, and talk
Yeah.
about what the show is about a little bit and your character.
Yes. So the show is about three young black women who are best friends. They've been best friends since childhood and pretty much, they're navigating sisterhood as adults now. And they're also navigating so much adversity that's going on, like you said, while also trying to figure out where life is about to go for them at this point. And my character Keisha, she's pretty much realizing that it might be time to get away from her friends because she's kind of outgrowing them. They don't have the same mindset anymore. She wants so much more out of life. And one friend in particular is like super stuck in that lifestyle. She doesn't really want better for herself. One does, but she has things holding her back as well.
Yeah, so I was looking at the characters, and everybody's so deep rooted, and it
Yeah.
always also seems like you guys were truly friends. How was that
Yes.
chemistry on set? Did you guys just meet for the first time, or did you guys know each other from
Yes.
other stuff?
Yes. So we met for the first time at our skate rehearsal. We met for the first time there and we were connected to each other immediately. We went out to eat immediately after. I think we stayed out so late. It was like, okay, y'all, we have to be back here tomorrow. We probably need to leave now. And I want to say we spent almost every day together, maybe up until a week after we wrapped. So weekends we were still together. Like we really fell in love with each other day one, to be honest. It was great.
So the series is already wrapped.
We're wrapped.
We're done. Okay,
Serious.
okay,
It's coming at you. It's ready to come at you every week at this
nice.
point.
So the big question everybody's gonna ask: are you really skating?
Yes. I'm skating my butt off. Okay. Yes. Now don't get me wrong. I do have a stunt double here and there, but that was just for like exhaustion and things like that. And certain things they just didn't want to risk me getting hurt
You're like, I can
doing.
skate, but they're like, no, 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 no. We need you for the rest of the.
Exactly. They're like, no, we don't want to chance it. But no, that is me skating. Yes, yes,
Okay, okay. Because
yes.
I was looking, I was like, oh, that
I
shot from the
know.
club. I'm like, man, maybe.
That is me. That is me. That's another thing that scared me when I read the script. I'm like, oh, this girl skates for real. I skate for real. It's a childhood thing for me since I was like 4, I want to say.
So you can go backwards.
Yes, you saw it in episode one.
No,
It's just
I was just, it was slow, but I just want to make sure, that was
it was
you.
fast. I was
That
back skating.
looked like they slowed it down just a little bit. Technology nowadays. I'm like,
They wanted you to get the technique.
there you go, there you go. Or they
Uh-huh,
or they
uh-huh.
zoom to the feet. I'm like, I don't know. I gotta
That
see
might not be her.
that. So, what did you learn about yourself taking on this role?
Ooh, to be honest, what I learned is that I have so much trauma still left within me that I thought I healed from, but I have not. So I didn't realize how many things I like pushed down, and having to do this role made it come right back up. And it's like, yeah, it didn't really go anywhere, but it worked. And we love that. So it was really therapeutic for me, to be honest.
And that's what your character's kind of going through, right? That PTSD. So you're
Yep.
really having PTSD in real life because you're thinking about your childhood and stuff you haven't processed yet.
I wasn't until I got into that. And I was like, wow, I never really processed that. So yeah. And
And
not
how?
even childhood too, like college years.
Oh wow. Where do you
Mm-hmm.
go to school?
Old Dominion University.
Okay, OD. Okay, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what does it mean for a young black woman, young black girls to actually see these characters on screen? Will they feel like some self identity, or will they kind of see like, oh my god, I can grow out of this and get out of this kind of hole I'm in? What do you hope people
Yes.
will take from it?
Both what you just said. Most importantly, I hope what young black girls or women take from this is the fact that, we're all going to go through something. Our stories aren't necessarily the same, but I think the creator Deji LaRae did a really good job of showcasing three different stories of three different types of
Yeah.
black women. And so we're facing so much, but I think as the season progresses, you'll see like how to get through it or how to continue to bring yourself down even more. But I think more than anything, from my character, young black women are going to be inspired, and learning how to use their downfalls to be their motivation. To be honest,
So grit stands for girls raised in the South, and so you
yes.
coming from Virginia and stuff like that. I'm from New York, so I have a
Okay.
totally different kind of
Yep.
vibe and energy. So what does it
Yep.
mean to be raised in the South as a young black woman?
Oh, what it means to be raised in the South as a young black woman, I would say you got to have that Southern hospitality because you're being from New York. That is not a thing. That is not
Hey,
that.
we gonna check you, but we love
No,
you though. We gonna check you,
no.
but we love you.
I'm from Virginia and it's barely a thing. So as you continue to go up, but no, just like that that soul food cooking. I don't know if skating is really big in New York. I know it's really big in the black community, like in the South. It's big where I'm from as well.
Jersey, you can find a rink or two still, but like not in Manhattan. It's just
Okay.
space is not
Yeah,
ice skating. We have Rockefeller
that
Center
makes
and stuff
sense.
like that, but otherwise, you're not gonna see anything else but ice skating.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I think, skating is also a big culture for Black people in the South. Not having many opportunities or things to like as an outlet, a lot of people resort back to skating, to celebrate, to hang with friends, their first fight, to go sneak and see their boyfriend.
Yeah.
They go to the skating rink.
And so, what is it a different skate vibe in Memphis? And did they check you ladies like, hey, you got to represent? This is how we skate in Memphis. Does everybody have a different style, or is it
Yes.
the same across?
Yes, 1000%. So I will say, like where I am from in Virginia, we can skate and we skate well. We can
Okay.
skate,
Okay.
but we're not big on like routines per se.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't really do the routine thing. We do we call it the train, and we kind of just like stay in line and we kind of just like vibe out while we're skating, just kind of like a little bob, shake your shoulders a little bit.
Okay.
That's as far as we go. In Atlanta, they do routines as well, but I want to say like, and this could be a matter of opinion, but Memphis, they do a lot of more dancing. I feel like
Okay.
it's a lot of more dance routines incorporated and things like that. But Memphis and Atlanta's skate culture are very similar, I feel.
Mine is the difficulty of probably dancing on the skates. Which one do you gravitate to a little bit more?
Ooh, I'll say that's a good question. Maybe I'll say Memphis. I'm gonna say Memphis because the vibe that we were just getting, like from the Memphis skaters and the instructors, I feel like I was vibing more with the environment there.
Okay.
So I'll say Memphis.
All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And the cast, you have a couple of veterans on there, but a lot of new faces. What was the, I guess, what is the motivation on set saying, hey, yo, we want to make this pop?
Yeah.
What brought everybody in, you would say?
So I will say the fact that so many Memphis natives are a part of this project. I think that's what brought a lot of us together because between having actual Memphis natives and people who weren't from Memphis, like we were leaning towards them, to get more
A
in
direct.
tune with exactly. And then they were leaning more because a lot of them aren't, this is their first acting project. So they were leaning on us and we're like, we're leaning on you. So together it was like we were leaning on each other for what the other didn't have.
That's nice. I love that respect, that.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I want to ask you is, what are we looking for without giving it away? What are
Okay.
the big things that we make? Are we going to see a dance number between you guys? More like, what are you really excited for the next kind of shows to show us?
Okay.
No
I
spoilers, but just give us a little tease. Like, you got to see this. You
okay.
got to see.
Okay. I am excited for there's this situation that is going to happen with Tyra's baby dad
Okay.
and someone else. It's gonna blow everyone's mind.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for Tyra's storyline because that gets a little crazy. And then be on the lookout for my storyline and my dad's storyline. That is going to get very messy very quickly.
Yeah, your dad's a pastor, so they tease it a little bit, but he gangster. So we're gonna see.
He's out of control. He's out of control.
He wilding out a little bit. So I was
Yeah,
like,
he is a
okay,
lot.
we got a little taste of that. So it's interesting to see how that's gonna blossom and mature.
Yes.
So I do a show called Rewind with Ro, and
Mm-hmm.
I always ask the celebrity or person I'm speaking to, if you could rewind any moment in your career or on the show, what would you do?
If I could rewind any moment, I would say I would rewind to when we were filming and we were in Memphis. So many long nights, right? So when we were off on the weekends, we were depleted.
Oh, you weren't partying and doing anything. It was like, nah, we going to bed.
No, and I wish we would have done that. But we were
Uh,
so tired. I wish we could have like actually taken advantage of having so many Memphis natives with us and so we can go through the streets and the hot spots and things like that. If I could rewind, I would do that.
okay, okay.
I would sacrifice my sleep.
Season 2.
Season 2, we got to do it. We
Fingers
got to do
crossed.
it.
Season 2. We got to do
We
it.
got to do it.
Thank you, Jasmine Sargent, for your time today. I appreciate it so much. You are a delight. You're a bright, up and coming, shining star. I see it. I see it.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
hope you
you.
guys
Thank
see
you. I
it season
received
2.
that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is Ro with blackfilm.com. Have a good day.